I would be interested, just kind of to put a bow on that, to potentially get a little feedback on like just the overall idea, product idea, and I think that will help drive to some of the feedback on specific things. So in other words, like if we had an alpha group of 10 folks, whether it's like a Google Hangout, or if they are like in a Slack channel, we throw them in a Slack channel, or even just like a survey type thing where it's like, we have this concept of learning over the shoulder. What does that mean to you? How do you like enjoy learning or figuring out solutions to challenges, or what potentially are you looking for? Some of those like high level questions, which may help us then, drive into specifics around flow and UI and user personas, which we can include later on down the road. So anyway, I think that'd be interesting to maybe try out in the next several weeks as we start to get more formed.
Different taste, same struggle, trying to remain humble in this jungle. I promise if you pass me the ball, I won't fumble. Run straight to the end zone, won't stop till I got my mom's in that Benzo, pots in that Ferrari Enzo. God gave me the skill, I'm blessed, yo. So I'ma paint this fresco, and presto, you can try to keep up with my tempo and watch me grow louder, crescendo. I'll never be less than what I've said I'll be. So what you telling me? You ain't got my
Alright,
back,
so
you ain't a fucking
Drew Garantini has finished his workflow efficiency bundle on Belay. It is now all complete, all 3 sections. Kudos to him for that. It's awesome. Really a great course to become more efficient in your time and better organized and all those kinds of things. So I am now getting this email ready to go, sending out the announcement. And what we did was we wrote up content in a Google Doc, and this happens for all the emails that we do. And then this all goes in here. We tweak it as needed and edit it as needed, and then it gets populated into MailChimp. And I am ready to send this thing out. So we're all set. Just make sure everything's good to go. It is. Oh, you know what? I just realized that I need to update the link. Would be a minor detail, huh? Actually I don't, because it's the same one as the last email. So I didn't have to do that. Alright, here we go. Send. Yes. Good job, MailChimp. There you go. I don't know if this is of interest to anybody or not, but I enjoy watches, and this is one that I'm just going to change the band on here real quick. So if you're into watches or really anything mechanical, it's kind of nice to have something that doesn't have a screen on it. This is an Omega Seamaster that I got a few years back in New York City, actually, and it's awesome. I love Omegas. I love this particular watch. It's great to you can take it in the water, obviously, being a Seamaster. I tend to beat it up. It tends to be my kind of everyday utility watch. I just have to remember how this thing goes. This is always a tricky part. This thing's got kind of a weird little like butterfly handle thing, so let's go this way. So yeah, this may be completely and utterly boring to you, but sometimes it's what a day consists of, I guess. One side in. This is always the more challenging one because you have to sort of bend it back. There we go.
Handing me comprehend my identity, I'm here to leave a legacy. Murder shit audibly, arguably the hottest, I'm being modest. Never attended college, a diamond in the rough, unpolished, not your common. The type that'll mess with your conscience with nothing but links in my pocket.
Alright, it is about 10 to 4 on Thursday. And working on wireframes currently. You can kind of, you won't be able to see anything. It's a client project, unfortunately, so I can't really show a whole lot. It's kind of funny, like, I started this project last week, and unfortunately, it's kind of been in a situation where, excuse me, a lot of the things to talk about have been, like, very vague. You know, we had Method and Craft, which was kind of kept under wraps for a while, and then that launched, so now I'll be able to talk more about that. And there's an announcement I think I've mentioned that will happen next week, which is a really big deal for me as well. And then once that's out there, I feel like I can be more specific on that. So unfortunately, it's just kind of the timing of it where I've had to be a little bit vague on projects, but hopefully that will change. I'm using XD for wireframes. I used to use, I used Sketch. And before that, I used Illustrator primarily for wireframes. I still use Illustrator a lot for information architecture, sitemap kind of stuff. And then I switched over to Sketch for wireframes and even some design, which I liked quite a bit. Now I'm trying out XD just to sort of see what the comparison is to Sketch. So yeah, I have to actually head up to North Florida with my son later tonight for his last soccer tournament this weekend. And we'll be heading up after soccer practice. I'm going to try to get in a workout before then and try to work more on these wires. This afternoon just been really kind of sluggish, tired, and kind of brain fogged a little bit, so I'm trying to push through that, but that's kind of the reality of it. Lots of things going on, big full week, which has been absolutely outstanding, but I think I even mentioned it in my Monday video, like you get to the point where it's Thursday at noon or early afternoon, and it's just you start to kind of feel the week catching up to you. So yeah, I'm gonna push through a little bit more and see if I can get a few more things done before we have to head out, and then we'll travel up there later on tonight, and then probably call it quits after that, and then tomorrow we'll be up there kind of working, and that'll actually be interesting tomorrow because I will be documenting quite a bit on the jewelry side of things, which is a whole business kind of vertical that I haven't talked much about, so I'll talk more about that tomorrow. So yeah, diving back in and pushing through as we all have to.
Every day is the same old thing. It's only so much I can take before I lose my brain. Wake up in the morning like here we go again, and I'm still motivated enough to make a change. So I'm fighting, reciting these words till I strike them. Stay submerged and emerge and leave them stifled. Give you my word, never reverse. Rise up off the ground like the Eiffel. Break away from the cycle.